Hi there, it's Christy Raleigh from Cedar Grove Ranch, and I've had some requests for a beginner drop spindle video, and so I'm just going to show you some basics. These are the nice big heavy art yarn, bulky yarn drop spindles that I make, and what I've done here is a little it's just a little easy way to start. So I tied a string on this part, and there's a little loop on the end, if you can see that. So that's your leader to start out with. And when I wind the yarn on, or the leader, I'm rolling it towards me, the spindle, like that, and I'm going to get it so I just have a little bit of leeway. Now when you're starting to drop spindle, it's best to sit, and you're going to be thinking about doing the park and draft method. So I've got a little fiber here, put it through my loop, fold it over, and now I'm going to start probably like pre-draft a little bit out more. So this is a bat. It's just like a fluffy kind of carded bat, and I'm going to spin it in the clockwise direction and see how it starts to build up twists there. Now I'm going to park it between my knees and draft a little bit out. Making yarn is all about draft and twist, because this fluffy fiber isn't strong, but when you add twist to it, it will be. So next we're going to go spin some more. See, now I've got a pretty nice yarn in the works. I'm going to unhook the hook, wind it on until I have just a little bit like that. Whoop. And I come up around the back side of the hook. There are no notches on these spindles. You'll just need to come up wherever you feel comfortable, somewhere around the back of the hook. Draft a little bit more out to start. And I'm just going for something bulky, not necessarily even drafting. So when it stops spinning, you want to make sure you either grab it here or put it between your knees so that it doesn't unwind the yarn. So again, we're spinning in the clockwise direction like that, drafting, park it. You see, I think I could use a little more twist. Put a little more twist in, park it. Now I've got a little extra twist built up here. I'm going to draft out a little more. Whoop. Just be easy on yourself when you're starting. It's a nice little piece of texture. Now I'm going to wind it on. You're going to wind it near the top of the whirl, and you're going to start to fill it up here first in a cone shape. These can fill up all the way down to here, so they can hold quite a bit of fiber on them. Next, I'm going to show you a different fiber prep. So the way you stop, if you're done spinning for a little bit and you want to just set it down, just take it and wrap it around the hook a couple times like this. Set it down. It's not going to go anywhere. This is a piece of wool top that I dyed, and it's often people refer to it as roving, but this is actually wool top. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to make this easy, I'm just going to kind of look. You can see there's layers in it. I'm going to split it and get a smaller piece like this to start with. You can draft from the whole end of this, but it is easier when you're starting out to get a little piece like this. And I'm going to kind of pre-draft it. I'm going for a bulky spin right now, so there I have it. Now to add on fiber, you're just going to unwind the hook here, have a fluffed out end, and add the fluff to it. Kind of mix the fluffs up, the fluffed ends, and we've got some wind. It is a beautiful, sunny, warm October day. So I'm going to give it some twist, let it go up in and catch that the wool top, and there's not as much, whoops, as much drafting when you've got it already kind of out like this. So as you get better, you're going to be able to stand up and let it spin. Whoop. I'm having a problem drafting here. Get it going. And as you get more fiber on the spindle, it does spin longer for me. So when it wants to unspin, you're gonna have to stop it. You're gonna have to stop it like this, grab it against your body, stop it between your knees, or grab it with your hand so it doesn't unwind. So I'm gonna twist this on. Coming up around the back side of the hook. I like to just pre-draft a little bit before I start. Whoop. Twisting. It's hard for me just to sit when I'm doing this because I like more of a length going on. So there, that's it, and then it starts to untwist. So you need to spin it again. I'm going to wind this on. Next, I'm going to show you some locks. So here, just something different. Here are some kid mohair locks that I kind of fluffed a little bit. They're super pretty and super soft. And I'm just going to add them in to this fluff here on the end. Start twisting. Drafting. Whoop. So add a little twist, park it, draft. Add a little twist, park it, draft. Twist, park it, draft. I'll lose those to the wind. So here's what we just did. Right there, and I'm going to wind this on, just rolling it towards my hand, towards my body. Bring the hook up around the back. Draft a little bit, get it started. So now we've got a little twist there. Get some more locks out. Oop. Wants to untwist. Okay, I hope that's helpful. Basically, you're going to need to, stop it from untwisting until you get better at drafting while it is twisting, and then stopping it, right before it starts to untwist. But you should be able to get it down and stand up. What I like about these spindles is they hold a lot of fiber, and they spin bulky really well. There are definitely other spindles that have a longer spin time, and there's ones that have shorter spin times too. So you just kind of play around. It's nice to try a lot of different types of spindles and see what you like. And you might even like something on one day and want something on another day, or something travels better and something else you spin at home. So I'm going to show you a real quick thing how to start out without having a leader on it, because you know, you might just have your drop spindle and throw it in your bag or whatever, and you're sitting somewhere and you want to kill some time and spin some yarn. You'd be amazed how many yards you can just add here and there. But you don't need to have a leader put on it. You can just make your own, and you've got a little hook on the top here. Just catch your bat, catch your locks, draft a little, spin a little. As I make a big mess on camera. Okay. So let's get a little bit more there. Just a hair more. Okay, so now we've got something that we are going to, if you just kind of wind it onto your fingers, keeping tension like that, take it off the hook. Now you're going to wrap it around one time, overlap it, and twist it on. See that? Back in the hook. So now we have it started, it's secure, it's not going anywhere. I didn't even tie a knot around it or anything. It's going to stay put. So I recently learned how to andi and ply, and it is great to do off the spindles. So maybe I'll do a video on that sometime, but you can always search for one. That's a great way to get it off onto your hand, ready to ply if you're going to do a 2-ply yarn next. All right, so those are some drop spindle basics. I hope that is helpful, and you guys enjoy your day. All right, thanks.